Hi friends, welcome back. We are moving on to September. Woohoo! We're getting there. We are getting there. Here we go. Do you love this project? I love this project. Not gonna lie, I think it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay. September, here we go. Here we go. Okay. First up, we have a 6x8 protector that we're gonna fill up here. Whoa, I almost tipped over in my chair. That could have been what I call a situation. That could have been a problem, friends. It could have been a problem. Okay, so in here, 6x8 1/4. So we need a piece of blush cardstock. That is going to be big enough to cut a piece 6x8. Blush cardstock, 6x8. I don't think I have a piece that's big enough. And hopefully I did it right because this is my last piece in my pack. So hopefully I've done the math correctly. 6x8 1/4. 6x8 1/4. All right. Now we need some orange and red for some mats. Perfect. Orange and red. So let's see. 3 1/4 will be wide enough. Let's see what I got here. Three and a quarter by 4 1/4 and by 3 1/4. And then I need a 2x2. I'm going for a small, I'm gonna save this because this is 3x4. So I'm gonna look and see. I have a smaller piece that I can use for this 2x2. So 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Then I need some red. And that one is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's see here. Got lots of little ones in red. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many projects on my table right now. I have some 49 and Market projects over here that I need to finish embellishing. Oh boy, so much. Okay. And I also need a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 piece. It's like all the new stuff that comes out, it's like, I mean, honestly, this collection is old. Like, it's old. it's an older collection. And it's like, here we are just getting to it because I have so many irons in the fire. All right, I need a 4x6. I need a 4x6. And I need a 2x2. And I need a 3x4. And I need a 3x3. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I can't keep up. It's like, and new releases come out all the time. Sometimes multiples in a month with all of our favorite brands. And it's like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna set this aside so I don't get glue on it. Okay. So we got that. We need this little flower doodad here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's there's so many great things to work with, right? Sometimes it's hard to choose even. Is this one in here? Is this it? Here it is. So there's that little doodad. And this is a sticker. We need this on the back here. Let's see, what was this? I'm just checking because, again, I don't want to use something that I need, because that would be a true bummer. A bummer. This needs a long piece. Let's see, I just want to flip through here. I'm going to flip through my pages here real quick. To make sure I have the cards that we need. So I need this one. And I need this one. So I need that one. And I need this one. And I need this one. I feel like I'm missing some of these cards. Let's see. I need that one. I need this one. I don't want to cut the paper wrong, you guys, and then have you not have the pieces that you need. There's that one. We use this one. That one we've already put in our book. Some of these maybe we already put in the book. Let me go back and check that. Because I remember we did that the other day. Because again, I wasn't sure what we used. This one. Okay. I'm going to try and remember what I did. Where is that one? Oh, there. Put that one in. Okay. Good. Okay. So we need this, and this. I could have swore All right, hold on. We're taking a brief pause because Bonnie needs to double check something. Make sure. Because you guys, like sometimes this is what happens with me. And this is probably happens to you also. Especially when you're doing a project this big, right? And that's why I think I'm gonna actually release the videos ahead. I wasn't going to, but because this project is so big, I feel like it's something you guys are gonna wanna just keep working on so that you can, like me, take care of the mess. All right. Cause see, I have this long strip here, but I'm like, where are my other cards? And maybe, just maybe, we've used them all. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's long enough. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna cut these because I know that I need these. Keep this like this. And I'm going to take this card right here. This one. Okay, set those other pieces aside. Just set these aside. Keep them like this for now. Set them aside. And we're going to take this one. And we're just going to take, this is a 3x4 card. And we're just going to cut this into 2 pieces like so. Just like that. Okay? Cutting that in 2. We took this 3x4 card, cut it in 2. That's what we're doing. Okay? Now we're going to build. Okay. That was so stressful. Because again, I built this months ago, and I'm going back now trying to remember how I did it and how I cut all the pieces. And sometimes that is a wee bit of a challenge. Okay, so let's layer these all up. Now we're rolling again. That's what I was trying to do the other day. And if your space is anything like my space, I mean, guys, there is stuff everywhere, everywhere. And then I have open crops and I have to clean up my space in a hurry, and I end up putting stuff where I need another 3x3. I end up putting stuff where I can't, you know, I just try and put it away real quick, and it ends up being a real disaster. And hopefully I haven't screwed this up, because again, I know that it can be really frustrating when you're doing a project like this. And here I'm the designer, and I don't remember what I did. And I'm expecting you guys are gonna wanna build it the same way that I did. And most of the time it works out. But again, in a project this big, because I'm not writing it down as I go, I'm just going, I'm building, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not, that's just how I do it. It's just how I do it. Okay, here we go. So this one goes up here about 1/4 inch in. Maybe it's like 3/8 down from the bottom, or from the top, like this. And then here's our little orange 3x3. I say 3x3, but it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. Then this one is gonna overlap these guys. So my adhesive is going in the middle and on that right edge. And I'm gonna bring it in just enough over here. Then this guy tucks in right here, like this. Okay. Now you can put these on the inside, or you can put them on the outside of the page protector, whichever you want to do. I think I'm going to wait, and I'm going to put them on the outside of the page protector. So if you're going to put it on the inside, you're going to de-stick this. This is a sticker. You're going to de-stick this and just attach it here. When we put it on the outside, we're just going to stick it down. And same on this. We're going to use adhesive, and we're just going to stick it right to the page protector. Boom, done. Okay, so now just flip this over. Flip it over. And then we're going to take these pieces of that card that we cut in half. All right, here we have the card we cut in half. And we're going to put this, we're going to go up, let's see, 1, 2, 2.5. 1, 2.5. We're going to put a piece here. We're going to go over here to the other side. We're going to go up 2.5. We're going to put that piece there. Then we're going to take a piece of glitter. Let's see, is this going to fit all the way across? Yep. And we're going to run our glitter right across the top, all the way across, just like that. Okay. Layer up our photo mat. Nice. And then we're going to add this kind of centered on the page. This is a good way to use up pieces. Just hide them. There's a gap in there, but nobody knows there's a gap in there. Then we're going to slide this into our page protector. Whoops. Slide that in. gonna slide mine back in. And again, you can put these embellishments right on your page, or I'm gonna show you how they can go on the outside also, because this is on the outside as well. So I'm gonna grab my sticker sheet, and I'm gonna grab this sticker that says "For the Record." And I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna attach this right there, right on top of my page protector, just like that. Then I'm gonna add adhesive to the, add adhesive to this guy. And I'm gonna come over here, and I'm just gonna put that on my page protector. Just like that. Grab the months, September. And again, you need to dip that top. And then this is going to come over here and stick right on that protector, just like that. But then this doesn't have the sticky on it anymore, so it's not going to stick where we don't want it. And that one's all done. Okay, into your book it goes. Woohoo! Into our album it goes. Okay, next is this guy. So you need a 4x6 piece. You need a 4x6. Okay. And then this piece should be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. A little bit smaller. It's okay. All right, see what you got left. See what you got in your stash, in your little stackable. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see, 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Love it when a plan comes together. Aren't these cute? Thought they were so cute. Oh, hold on, we're not done. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. These had these cute little banners, so look. I made another little banner. Hold on. This is 1 inch. See if you can find a piece of blush that is about 1 inch wide. Piece of scrap. It's about 1 inch wide. Let's see, what's this one? Here's one. This isn't quite 1 inch. What else do I have? What's this one? Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner. And I want it to be a little over 3.5 inches wide. So I'm gonna go 3.5 and I'm gonna add another 1/8. Okay, now we're gonna dovetail this. I don't know if we've dovetailed anything in this project or not, but I'm gonna show you. I find I use my grid a lot, and if I have 1 inch, then 1/2 inch is gonna be my halfway point. And I just line up my paper and my scissors And I just know that this is the halfway mark. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Right there. And I'm just gonna make a little cut. I don't wanna go deep into the paper because then my tails are gonna be really narrow and really pointy, and that's not, I don't care for that. Some people like that. It's not my favorite. It's a personal preference. Then I'm gonna go from this corner to the top of that little slit that I made. So I'm gonna go from here, that corner to the top. Then I'm gonna go to the other side and I'm gonna go from the corner to the top of that slit. And I have a really nice and even dovetail, okay? Now I'm gonna grab a little bit of glitter. And I'm gonna go up just, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch. I wanna see some of the pink. I'm gonna overlap it on this end. I'm gonna overlap it. I'm gonna put it on here, like that. Leaving about 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna use those dots to line it up. I'm gonna trim it here. Then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna trim it right here, that same angle. Okay, just like that. So now I have this piece, all right? Then this piece is, let's see, 2 inches from the bottom. So I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go up 1, 2, and I'm gonna add that, and I'm bringing it all, it's overlapping onto the white. Okay, I'm gonna add that right there. Then I'm gonna bring this in. And I'm gonna put this blue so it's down below, okay? And I've got it kind of over here to the right. So what it does is it makes it look like these banners were all intended to layer on one another. I mean, I'm sure you've seen that a million times where they layer, but you can do that just like that, okay? Then here's a little flower. See if we can find something oh, here it is right here, look at that. What, nope, different. Let's see. Is this it? Nope. Just gonna see what's in here. See if I can find the exact flower that I used. And I may or may not. And honestly, it does not really matter. I think this is it right here. Here it is, right here. See how that leaf is independent and that one down there? And then I'm just gonna add adhesive, and I'm gonna put this right here, just like that. Then this is all done. Stick it in here. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Okay, that's all done. That can now go in your album. Okay. Next up, this is just a cute idea to add lots of photos, and it's a belly band. We're gonna create a belly band, and I think that is so fun. And believe it or not, I cut the paper right. Okay, and then on the other side, we're gonna do, again, we're gonna create that little, with our embellishment, we're gonna create this little, I don't even know what you call this, but it's kind of like a faux pocket where you can tuck pages in. All right, just another fun way to do something quick, easy, and it's just fun, right? All right, so these are 8 1/4, and this one is 1 inch, and this one is a 1/2 inch. So find a piece of orange. Let's start with orange. It needs to be at least 8 1/4 inches long. And you're going to cut a piece that is 1/2 by, what did I say? 8 1/4? Yep. 1/2 by 8 1/4. Okay. Then I want you to grab the piece that's like this. It has these 3 still together. We just cut it. Flip it over and cut 1 inch. Piece that's 1 inch from this. 1 inch. Okay, set this aside, don't get rid of it. By 8 1/4. Okay. Then in here, did I put our tags? Where are our tags? Oh, we need to cut this tag. So this one, focus on the good. Here we go. Here's our tags. Cut that zip strip off, because God only knows well, no, we're not going to use that. I don't think we use that. We're going to cut this down this way. And we want this tag right here. Focus on the good. We want this one. And set those others back in your stack. Oh, let's keep this out. Then we need a 4x6 mat, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 out of that mint paper. Four 1/4 by 6 1/4. Four 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, you need a 4 by 6 placeholder. And then these are 4 by 4, so 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So find yourself a piece of cornflower blue where you can get 2 mats, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. All right, so now we have that side, 2 4 by 4 placeholders. Okay, and for the back, we need a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 in orange and 1 in dandelion. So 1 in orange and 1 in dandelion. 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. orange. Again, it's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And 2 more 4 by 6s. And again, this is a step you guys can skip if you want to. I like the white edge. I like the layered look. So you'll find on almost all my projects, I do that. It's just a look that I like, but it's not something that you have to do. All right, we need this flower piece. It's the biggest flower. Nope, that's the wrong one. Uh-oh. Here it is. Here it is. I lied. Here it is. Oh my gosh, and there's my dog. Not gonna be a video without him. Come in, buddy. Come on. Good boy. They have a bed right here next to my desk where they come and they lay down sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. Let's set these pieces aside because we don't need these right away, those last few. And let's start by layering up these mats. Now I'm going to tell you this, you can, so because these pull out, you could put another photo spot on the back. Just because I didn't do it doesn't mean you can't add, here I'll put one on here just to show you. You can have multiple photos on these because these, you're pulling these out. So you could actually have a photo on one side and do journaling on the other. So you can do front and back on these. Because again, they're coming out of the belly band. All right. Boys, come lay down. Come on. Hey, over here. It's very windy here and they hear everything. Come on. Hey, Sheldon and Cooper. Come on, over here. Koopy, come on, in your bed. Be good boys, lay down. Thank you. Come on, over here in the bed, Shelly. Come on, come lay down, please. All right, let's set these off to the side. Actually, you want the blue, the mint. Okay, we're gonna, this one I secured. This one doesn't come out, okay? This one does not come out. So I'm gonna put this one on first. Okay, and it goes kind of close over here, like this. Okay, now we're gonna build the belly band. So the way I did it, you just add adhesive to the top and to the bottom. Okay, so we've got adhesive at the top and the bottom. Then this, I've got it so it kind of overlays right to the edge of that photo. So you see the 1/8 of an inch of that teal right there. All right. My cards. Whoa. 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 Just slid like crazy. Didn't want that to happen. That was insane. Like, whoops. So you have adhesive at the top and the bottom. You're going to do the same thing on this guy. Top and bottom. Oh, Sheldon's over there snacking. And this one is going to go kind of right to the edge of that mat. You can slightly overlap it. This paper is just slightly bigger than that. We cut it 8 1/4, but for whatever reason, this is a little tiny bit longer. If that bothers you, you can always trim this. All right. Then I'm going to take a glitter strip and run it right along this edge, right here. Like that. Isn't that cute? So cute. So cute. All right. Then our cards tuck right in there. Just like that. Isn't that fun? Fun, fun, fun. And you can pull those out. You've created an interactive page. Then you're going to take your tag grab some twine. I'm like, oh boy, what did I do with it? Little bit of twine. Add your twine. And then this can be a journaling. You can use it on the journaling side, or you can leave it on the stripe side. Whatever you want to do. There's room in here to add lots more. You can really stuff this full. There's quite a bit of room there. Okay? All right, so then we're going to flip it over. And the way this is going to work is we're going to glue we're gonna add glue here and here. So if this is gonna go on here, I'm gonna add glue here and here, all right? So I'm gonna add glue here and down here at the bottom. That's it. All right. And then this, did I do it right? Yeah. This is going to go on my page like so. Okay. It's going on there just like that. We're going to layer these guys up. Here's one. And here's two. Okay, there they are. And then these will tuck right in here. Just like that. Isn't that fun? I think that's so cool. So you've made 2 interactive pages. And again, you can put photos front and back, front and back. Isn't that fun? I love that. Love that. Okay. That goes in my book. Oh, I forgot my little tag. Okay. Now we're going to do our calendar page. Next up is the calendar page, and we're building that on Mint. Oh, guess what? I think I may have miscalculated. This could be a problem. No. Here we go. Here we go. But I miscalculated. So far we're on track. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Again, 6 3/4 by 8 1/4. You know, it's like when I kit these up, it's like, I haven't written anything down. So I'm going back and I'm trying to make sure that I do it right. Oh. 6 3/4 by 8 1/4. But you know what, guys? If it's wrong, like, you can fill in with any of the colors. Any of the colors. They all work. Every one of them. 6 3/4, 8 1/4. They all work. They all work. Okay. So here's our calendar page. Let's poke our holes before we go any further. Just going to use this previous page to line that up. Sheldon, where are you, buddy? Sheldon. I get very nervous when I can't find, oh, there he is. Come on, Coop, in your bed, please. I like when they come out here and they just lay in their bed, mind their own business, and they're good boys. sometimes it doesn't go according to plan, and they can be naughty and get into mischief. All right, I'm gonna let them out. Hold on. Do you guys want to go in? Because you're making me nervous. Sheldon, where are you? Do you need to go out? In the house, they have a doggy door so they can come and go as they please. But out here, they do not. Okay, so we have this. We need our frame. It's our last frame. And now Cooper's gonna go. Oh my gosh. It's a miracle I get anything done here, you guys. It's a miracle. Go. Now I'm getting frustrated. Go. Do you guys have pets? I swear to God, they're worse than children. All right, you need a 4x6 for that. On the back side, ooh, look at all that. So now we need some of our olive green. So grab some of your scraps, what you can find. See what you got. I got paper flying everywhere. I got stuff flying everywhere, friends. Let's see. That's 2 1/4. That'll work. I have got stuff falling on the floor, going everywhere. Okay, I think I got enough. Okay, so we need 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Magic. 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. I need 3 1/4, 2 of them, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. There's one. There's 2. And I need a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. There we go. Okay. Whew. Sometimes I get nervous. Then this is this little journaling tag here. Where is that? Actually, I think it's still in the ephemera pack. It is. I'm gonna just pull both of these out. Then I can throw this away. And I need this little one right here. I'm gonna just throw that in there. Oh, I need this still. Then I need a double orange flower right here. Double orange. Let's see. I know it's in here because I've seen it. Here it is. Is that right here? So here's the double orange, and then one of these little independent teal babies. Let's see. We'll use this one. We'll use that one. Oh. All right. These are stickers. And then we have the calendar in the middle. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. First up, I'm just going to add this. like so. And let's see, what way am I going to slide it in? Let's see. Just going to attach this at the top for now. Again, you'll be able to go back, add adhesive. There we go. This will pop up. Your photo's going to slide right in there. Nice. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to open it and we're going to do our calendar. So let's open it. Grab your next calendar sheet. Maybe I should have had you guys cut them all apart at one time. That would have been smart. Right? That would have been smart. Excuse me. That would have been smart. Okay. And these guys going on your pages, just like all the others. It's kind of nice when it's all the same. And then you want to grab September from your sticker sheet. Throw some dots on there. Right. And then what? Into your baking soda or your anti-static pouch, whatever you use to take away that sticky. Then you brush off that excess. I rub the one side on my pants. Okay. And then this goes on here like so. Okay. This page is now done. Goes in your book. Now we're going to flip this over and we're going to build this. Oh, I forgot to get our photo placeholders. Y'all didn't remind me either. Okay, I need a 3x4. I need a 2x2. And I need two 3x3s. Trying to decide what I want to make for dinner tonight. I don't know about you, but since my kids don't live here anymore, I am not a fan of making dinner. I just am not. And you know what I really want? And it's probably not a good life choice, but I really want a pizza. I saw an ad, and of course I'm gluten-free, so I mean, gluten-free pizza is not exactly fabulous. I mean, there's some, don't get me wrong, there are some, and I love making mine homemade. Especially, I do that at camp a lot because Hannaford's, I don't know if you have a Hannaford's near you, but Hannaford's makes fresh gluten-free pizza dough. And it is so good. And I love making my own pizza, and I will do that with my kids at camp. Oh my gosh, they love when we make pizza. They love to make homemade pizza. And they eat it like they're going the electric chair. You have no idea. They down it. And my one grandson, he does not like to eat anything. So when I find something that he loves, you know, and they'll buy gas station pizza, and I'm thinking, oh God, that's awful. But when we make homemade pizza, he loves to help. He's 7. He loves to help, and he eats it all. Like, there's none ever left over. There's none left over. It's awesome. I love it. And I love cooking with my kids, with my grandkids. I love it. All right, so that one's gonna go down there. One of my granddaughters, oh my gosh, she loves cooking also. Actually, they all do. Honestly, every single one of them. And I've been cooking with them, it seems like, I don't know, a really long time. We're gonna put this 2x2 on first because this one kind of lines up going across with this 3x3. So I'm gonna put that on first. And then this one overlaps in there like this. Then here's our little journal spot. You'll notice I didn't put any glue over here. That comes down there. People yelling outside. Then this goes in here. And this, I'm only gonna put like enough to hold this in place because I wanna be able to pull this out when I go to put my picture in. All right. Then we're gonna grab our sticker sheet. And I've got Good Times documented. So Good Times is right here and documented right here. And this really overlaps. So you may end up needing to add some more adhesive once you get going, because I've only kept the adhesive over here on this outside edge. So once you add your pictures, there you go. All right, and then that's all done. Fun, right? Super fun. That can go in your album. And then the last page for September is just this fun little pocket page. Super easy. Super easy. We need a 4x6. We need a 3x4. We need this card here. Find where I put them. Here we go. So we need to cut this apart. And then we need a little orange 2x2. So 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 with a 2x2. So see if you can find a piece of orange to cut a little 2x2. Or 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Sorry, I keep saying 2x2. And sometimes it's not what I say. It's what I mean. So we need 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 with a little 2x2 mat. Okay. This is exciting. This is exciting because this is our last page for September. This I have to trim up, clean that up a little. Okay, so this little card, just flip it over. Layer up your mat. And this goes on here, kind of centered, 3 sides, like that. This just slides in here. Your 3x4. Slides in here. Okay. And your 4x6 slides in here. Doesn't seem like a lot, right? But again, when it's in your book, lots of photos, but you have still an embellishment kind of thing happening. And same over here. You're gonna have stuff over here on this page. So it's gonna work out just fine, okay? All right, guys, that is September. How exciting. All done. All done. Only 3 months left to go. October, November, December. Yay. Okay. See you soon.